As a brand guy, one thing I was definitely looking for was the use of martini. It was a martini competition, so I was definitely looking for the use of the brand of martini itself.
For me, obviously a well-balanced drink is important, but the thought behind it as well. You can't just put random ingredients in there. So that's really what I'm looking to see from the guys today.
Hailing from what altitude?
Basically, my cocktail is based on the Roman Renaissance food they had. So in that case, I'm using Martini Rosso as the base of my cocktail. I'm going to use my homemade rose syrup, a bar spoon of apple vinegar, 10 ml of lemon juice, 30 ml of Martini Prosecco.
To start with, thank you very much for giving me the chance and the pleasure of standing here in front of you. And I'll be doing a cocktail, of course inspired by the Roman Renaissance era. The cocktail is called the Chiaroscuro. For this drink, I'll be using the highlight of the show, Martini Rubino, supported by Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, fresh lemon juice, I have here some dark chocolate, Chiaroscuro. Try to do. My pleasure.
Good evening, judges, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Luke, and I'm gonna tell you a story about my drink called the Rose of Turin. So, once upon a time, there's a lady called Bianco. She met a fine gentleman called Sapphire, and they fell in love. As you know, relationships are not always smooth sailing. So there's sweetness, the rose syrup, and there's a tinge of bitterness sometimes. And also a little bit of sourness. And so with time, they fell in love and they were watching the sunset, and that's the same shade as my cocktail as well. So last but not least, topping it up with a bit of soda, you know, garnish. Rose of Turin, please enjoy.
Good evening everyone. So my name is Yadavan. This cocktail consists of a few components. It's inspired by the Second Peloponnesian War. It is called the Summer Hot Gates. The base of the cocktail will start off with a gilt gin. So it's 100% barley. If you watch the movie 300, barley was one of the main crops that nourished these fearsome warriors. We have agave nectar, and then we have freshly squeezed lemon. Last but not least, we have egg whites. This acts as a binder for this cocktail. Martini Rosso. That. Enjoy.
So, how this whole Roman Renaissance started was because of the 4 decades of anarchy that was between the nobility and the popular faction. Both were actually fighting for peace. And because of that, it actually resulted in one of the best video games ever invented, Assassin's Creed. And why I like them so much, because it reminds me of my favorite pro wrestler in the WWE, Roman Reigns. So, with that, I'll begin by making my cocktail. I'm going to start with a little bit of Bacardi 8. This is also very full-bodied, just like the nobility. Pantimes to represent the bitter war that they had. Grand Marnier. So the reason of putting Grand Marnier, this and also the Peychaud bitter actually represent the blood that has been spilled over the 4 decades. Last but not least, using Martini Super Dry. Right. Ready. Next match is scheduled for one fall. Presenting the challenger, Roman Renaissance. Thank you guys.
Alright, thank you, alright.
Let's figure out who won tonight, right? So, to start with that, let's go with third place. Coming from a small bar we all know called Manhattan. Congratulations! For second place, can we find Benedict, please? From Employees Only. Who won? I forgot. I'm just kidding. Crackerjack.
I can't quite believe it at the moment. I'm still overwhelmed, but I'm definitely happy to represent my bar, and we just opened up, so it's a great thing.